Now from downtown Minneapolis, EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us inside beautiful U.S. Bank Stadium, the home of the Vikings. All right, we're just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. Now look at this, a reverse right out of the gate. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
At their own 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll throw to get things going. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. The first carry for the Spartans, Kenneth Walker. He'll get about 2. Cameron Bynum up from the secondary to make the play. They're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. They'll look to throw. That's complete. And it is Beckham. And he will score. Odell Beckham Jr. Touchdown Seahawks. Touchdown number 9 for the year. Terrific way to start this one, Greg, on the opening drive. Getting the ball in the air, down the field, and into the end zone for 6.
We wondered all week, Mike, if this secondary would get tested, especially as the game progressed. Well, we didn't have to wait very long. I mean, a big play early, and we got ourselves a 6-0 ball game.
Michael Dixon to kick off for
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll go play action here with McCarthy. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of LSU. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And these are the types of plays they envisioned when they invested a first-round pick on this defensive back just a few months ago. I mean, he's entered the league, Mike, with a reputation for having almost offensive wide receiver type ball skills. And those ball skills were certainly on full display that time.
And they'll take this down inside the 35.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, his offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass, unmask the defense, and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds. Well, anytime you dial up a draw, Mike, you have the defensive line and the linebackers accounted for. Who you don't have is any of the secondary defenders. It's a perfectly timed secondary safety blitz. He's able to get in the backfield and stop this play before it even had a chance to get started.
And the rookie gives himself up there at the end. That's a sign of a guy who's learned it quick, picking up the 1st down.
Mike, this is great awareness by the quarterback manipulating the pocket. He feels the pressure coming on around him, but so often the soft spot is moving up in the pocket. That's exactly what he does. Takes off down the middle of the field, picks up good yardage, and a first down.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. Oh, man, wide open. He's got it. Noah Fant. Touchdown, Seattle. For quarterbacks, there are so many stats we use to measure a good season. This is one of them. 30 touchdowns. That was number 30 on the year. Myers, good on the extra point. And the Seahawks move out on top, 14-0. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Isaiah Rodgers now to return it. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Here's Christian McCaffrey to get things started. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
8 yards of the pickup brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's 2nd and 2. Now a handoff. Oh, a wrinkle. Here comes a reverse. Inside the 30. The speed on display. He's in. Jordan Addison. Touchdown, Vikings. On now for the extra point. Here's Will Reichert. He's got it. And the Vikings are on the board. It's now 14-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. In motion comes Beckham. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And we'll bring this to about the 34-yard line. That's Andrew Van Ginkel in on the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 6. Once again, it's Walker. And this is going to be a Seahawks first down. He's up to the 45-yard line.
He was broken out at the 45-yard line. First down, Seattle.
Motion man is Rice. They'll get creative here on the jet sweep. And this defense having nothing of that. They get him down behind the line. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Now this time they'll look to throw. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. 15-yard pickup there. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes. This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Here's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. He's got it at about the 8. And he's going to be taken down.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike. And what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells, so they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to take away a run or a pass. They've got to defend the entire playbook, and so far they've done a great job on this drive doing just that.
That's on the former 9th overall pick, Charles Cross. Now it is 1st and goal. He'll look to throw. Connected with the tight end. That's Fant. And a good job there of hemming him in. They get it to the 8-yard line. Here now, 2nd down and goal. Now they'll set up to throw. That is caught side of the end zone. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Seahawks. And make it 3 in the first. He has thrown 3 first-quarter touchdowns. An incredible start to this one.
It really is incredible, Mike, and I'm not sure really what word there is better to describe it. This is just truly a special performance we're seeing today. But I'll tell you what, I'm excited what the next 3 quarters have in store.
We are through 1. It's the Seahawks with the early lead. More from the Twin Cities in a moment.
Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. From the gun, here's McCarthy. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. And it'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game, just one more thing for the defense to have to defend, make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone. Defend every blade
to the goal line and in. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Minnesota. Reichert now to add the extra point. The kick is good. The Vikings draw closer here. It's 21-14. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes D. Eskridge on the return. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
At their own 22-yard line.
Motion man is Rice. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. He'll keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
That's a heck of a stop there defensively, Mike. 2nd and inches, you're thinking the first down is pretty much a formality, but not for this defense. They pack it in tight, they sell out on the run, and they're going to force this team to snap it again on 3rd down.
And it'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these 3rd downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. His defense has to find a way. When they force 3rd down, they got to get off the field.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. And that's going to wind up incomplete. He was trying to get it to Odell Beckham Jr. there, and it'll be 2nd down. On the handoff, this is Walker. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. That is caught. He gets the hook up with Rice. That's the 2nd time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. This one complete to his tight end, Fant. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
Mike, I can't tell you how many corner routes I caught throughout my career, and there's really an art to it. At the top of the break, you have to give the quarterback what they call an indicator step. That's your cut where you set your angle, and then once that ball's out, go chase it down, and in this case, he's able to pick up the 1st down.
The run up the middle, it's Walker. And he will power his way into the end zone. Kenneth Walker, touchdown Seattle. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finished it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. Looking for Jefferson deep downfield. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson, and it'll lead to a 2nd down. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. He's going to try it here again. will take this one in. 70 yards. Touchdown, Minnesota. Will Reichard now on for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Vikings will cut the deficit to 7. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Vinyl.
The Vikings take over first down 10 at the 33-yard line.
Moore going in motion. On first down, here's McCarthy. Back to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And the Seahawks are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense. You're defending your own goal line. You got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We'll have more from Minneapolis after this. Here's a 2nd and 9. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere.
First down 10 at their own 39-yard line.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. He'll let this go deep for Jefferson.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
On 2nd down, it's McCaffrey. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. But some success here early on the ground will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. That's caught by McCaffrey. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. That's exactly how it played out here. You can draw up all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop. The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
On 3rd and long, here's McCarthy. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they're going to have a first down. And they're in field goal range as well, down inside the 20.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
And the Vikings are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. He's out of bounds right around the 5-yard line. It's a first down and a gain of 13.
Mike, this is the element to the position that this guy brings that's just so unique across the league. Not only the speed, but his ability to operate in the open field as a runner. It is hard for a defense to plan for a guy like this.
And they'll run here with McCaffrey. He's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8-yard line.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
It is brought in the end zone. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Vikings. What a half he is putting together. That's his 3rd touchdown already. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by a Caleb Evans. And he won't be able to take it all the way in, but that is a great return, and they are set up 1st and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception, but boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
On 2nd down, here's McCarthy. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
So instead of celebrating a touchdown, he's just heading back to his huddle trying to keep his head up as everyone kind of looks at him sideways. If that ball hits your hands at this level, you've just got to make the catch. That's what your quarterback's counting on. That's what your teammates are counting on. And frankly, that's what this entire stadium is counting on. And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
Here comes a reverse. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
The score of Vikings 31, Seahawks 28.
Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. 3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. In motion, it's Jefferson. They look to hit him with a jet sweep here to begin this drive. And he'll get about 3 on that one. It'll be second down.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 7 and 7.
On the handoff, McCaffrey. And he'll pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up third down.
37-yard line. That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 3.
McCarthy from the gun here on third down. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Jordan Addison that time. And it's going to be fourth down. It'll be a punt coming from the Vikings. Now, how about this? It's a fake. And this is going to be incomplete. So they let the punter try and throw for it. Not sure if he did that on his own. Either way, doesn't matter. They have turned it over on down. First and 10. Here's Walker. Oh! And he shows off a little footwork, winding his way for a run of 8. On second down, Walker with good blocking leading the way. He's got the first down inside the 25.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
You'll get this right to the 20-yard line. Cameron Bynum up from the secondary to make the play. Second down and 8. On play action, he'll set up to throw. And that's going to wind up uncatchable out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete.
They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and they got some big plays in their future.
Going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Diamador Lenore. And he's going to go out of bounds, but a very nice return up past the 35-yard line.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of the game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
Give them 14 on that play. One first down. Again, it's McCaffrey. And this will be a short pickup down to the 45. The safety, Jordan Poyer, up to make the stop. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll put Addison in motion. McCarthy to the air on 2nd down. He connects with Jordan Addison. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Down the sideline, inside the 25. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. They run once more with McCaffrey. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 13-yard line.
In motion, it's Jefferson. They run on the jet sweep. And this defense having nothing of that. They get him down behind the line.
He's brought down back at the 16-yard line.
Third down and 9. Moore going in motion. To the air on 3rd down is McCarthy. They'll try to set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
Oh, he's going to be very close. It depends on the mark. But he is short. They've held him on 4th down.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
And a good gain. He's going to be marked down right at the 20-yard line. They'll look to throw. That is caught right side by Beckham. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Back to throw. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked up by the veteran, Harrison Smith. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand tape.
That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Jordan Addison. Touchdown, Minnesota. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 10 and 11 on the year.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. to throw here to begin the drive. That's complete. He's got OBJ. And he's out of bounds here. It's a big pickup at the end here of the third quarter of play.
Seahawks 28.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
To play in the NFL, you've got to have a short-term memory because regardless of whether the previous play was good or bad, they're going to line up and snap it again. In this case, really nice job bouncing back. They put the bad play behind them, forced the sack in the ensuing play, and they're right back on track.
Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. And the defense has it. In the pocket, looking to throw the ball, but the defense was looking right at the ball. They knock it away and come up with the turnover.
Mike, we see so often a quarterback is so focused, keeping his eyes down the field, looking for one of his receivers to work himself free, that they lose track of where the defenders are. And I think that's exactly what happened here. The defender closed on him quicker than he might have thought, knocks the ball loose, creating the takeaway.
He's got it! And he's into the end zone yet again. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Vikings. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Reichert now to add the extra point. He knocks it through. The Vikings will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll get this complete to Walker. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss. This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. And they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds the...
And he cannot get the throw off. He's going to be sacked. And they will turn it over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
And he won't get much. Taken down at about the 12. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They run straight ahead with McCaffrey. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
And he's very close to a 1st down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, He's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a fourth down decision to make.
They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on fourth down. They'll run for it. It's McCaffrey. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on fourth down. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Higgins sent in motion. Taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba. And he's taken down up past the 35. Now they'll set up to throw. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Bynum. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
Up the middle, here's McCaffrey. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up third down. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports. After this, they'll come up to 3rd and 3. They run out of the gun and tag on a reverse.
The wide receiver carries on the end around. He was taken down by Cam Smith. A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
The offense is staying right there. They're going for it. 4th and a couple. On 4th down, here's McCarthy. He'll try to run for it. And he'll give himself up after picking up the first down.
4th and short, initially, you could tell he's just trying to get this ball out of his hand quickly, just enough to move the chains. Defense did a good job taking his reads away, so he turns into a runner, puts his head down, picks up the first down, and keeps this drive alive.
To a knee goes McCarthy. That should about wrap this one up. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.